Hey guys, it's me, Nicole. Happy Tuesday. Today I am doing a quick, easy dinner for the family. They're just having grilled hot dogs and french fries. So I had to figure something out quick for me. So I'm going to do egg roll in a bowl. I've been making this thing for probably 5 years. Everybody has a different version. This is how I make it. It's just egg roll in a bowl. There's basically no shell. It's like a stir fry, pretty much. So let me show you what you're going to need. Okay, so you're going to need a lemon, mayo, some sambal, or you honestly could use any hot sauce of your choice, but I have sambal, and that's for the sauce, the dipping sauce. Then for the egg roll in the bowl, you're going to need a meat of some sort. I'm using shrimp, coleslaw mix. You can cut up your own. This one has, just FYI, carrots are a pretty high carb food. There are shredded carrots in there, as you can see. You could pick them out. You could buy it without the carrots, or you could just think, hey, there's not that much in there. I'm going to deal with it. So I'm just going to cook it and eat it. It'll be fine. And the shrimp, the coleslaw, pepper, rice wine vinegar. That's the liquid aminos, which is my soy sauce alternative. It does have soy in it. Garlic, sesame oil, ginger. You can obviously use fresh ginger. I don't have any, so we're just going to go with what I have. And then let me show you my little trick here. So there's the ingredients for the egg roll in the bowl. And do you see what I have sitting out? It is a big, huge container that I've had for a while of cubed Swiss, cheddar, Munster, and I think it's Colby Jack. You have to read the back or the bottom to find out the macros, like your carbs and stuff, but because there's some that have caking agents. But anyway, this has 0 carbs. And so it's just cubed up cheeses. You get a big bowl from your deli. I think this was like $10. And I pull it out if I'm really hungry. Like I haven't eaten since yesterday at like 11 p.m. Or well, it was about midnight at work. And it is now almost 5 p.m. and I'm starving. So what I do is, instead of being a picker while I cook, which I am a picker, you know, and picking on something that I shouldn't have, like I'm making french fries for them. I don't want to pop a french fry in my mouth because I'm starving. So I just put this on the counter, and if I need a munchie, I grab it, pop it in my mouth, and usually a handful, and I'm good to go. And then I'll still eat dinner. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to do. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to take about, this bag of coleslaw that I have is a 16-ounce bag. I'm going to say I'm dividing it into 2 servings, which are going to be 2 pretty good sized bowls. Technically, you could probably get 3 or 4 side dishes, but it's my main meal, so I'm going to do 2 servings. So for 2 servings of a 16-ounce bag, I'm going to do about a tablespoon. And again, you do not have to measure. You can if you want to, obviously. I have it on medium low. So I'm going to add, look, see, it's smoking. I had it on there too long, so I'm going to take it off. So I'm going to add my sesame oil and some garlic. My recipe is I say 2 tablespoons. You see, I'm just sprinkling. Whatever. That's probably more like 3.5 tablespoons. The garlic is delish, and I love it. So you're going to just saw that up for a quick second. And then what you're going to do is, at this point, I'm using shrimp, so shrimp cooks obviously really quick. But if you were going to use ground pork, ground beef, sliced chicken, sliced pork, steak, now you would put it in and cook it. At this point, after you got the garlic going, you would cook it. I am doing shrimp, so I'm going to add that last. So I have the garlic. I'm going to add probably about, I don't know, a quarter to a half of ginger powder, probably a half a teaspoon of fresh. I'm using powder, so I'm going to do probably a quarter of a teaspoon of that. And then I'm going to add my coconut aminos, which is my sub for soy. So about 2 tablespoons. Again, I'm eyeballing. Okay, there we go. Because you don't want the garlic to burn. It'll taste wonky. It'll taste like really kind of bitter, actually. And then I'm going to add I got the coconut aminos. I'm going to add a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. And that is pretty much it. You can add pepper. I don't add salt until after. So then I'm going to add my coleslaw. And this I'm going to cook for probably a good 2 to 3 minutes. and steam it all up. Get it going. Get all those seasonings in there. But I don't add salt because the coconut aminos is your soy, and it's pretty salty. Now, this looks like quite a bit. Like I said, I'm separating it into 2 servings. So if you could cut it down the middle, you'd see. However, this is going to cook down quite a bit. So once it's done, you're going to be like, oh, that's it. And then I'll just eat a bowl now, and I'll probably bring a bowl with me to work tonight. Okay, so I am going to add some pepper. Okay, and there's another. Okay, I like my food spicy. You could stop right here. You would have your meat in it, saute it till it's tender, and you're good to go. I'm going to cook this for a couple of minutes. Then I'll add my shrimp. I'm going to turn it up actually a little bit. And then at this point, if you like spice, I'm adding some chipotle powder because I like spicy. But you do not have to do that. It's not necessary. It is completely delicious without, and you're good to go. So, okay, let's give it another minute or 2, and then we'll add our shrimp. We'll be right back. All right, I think we have wilted down a little bit. I've cooked it probably about 3 to 4 minutes. I know I said a couple, but it was probably more like 4. I don't like mine too crunchy, so if you like it crisp, go for it. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm going to add my shrimp. Get that going. And cook that up. And basically just cook it until obviously until the shrimp is cooked. And until the cabbage is your preferred consistency. And at this point, you see there's not a lot of water in the bottom of the pan, liquids. There's enough to steam it though. You can cover it. I'm not going to cover it because I don't want it too liquidy, but I'm going to keep going like this. But at this point, if you wanted to add more vinegar, if you like it acidic, or more soy sauce because you like it more soy-like, which I do. But I actually will taste it once it's cooked and then decide if I want to add soy at the end. So just finish cooking this until the shrimp is cooked, and then you are done. At that point, you are finished. I am going to go make a dipping sauce to drizzle over my egg roll in a bowl, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to make our creamy, spicy, I don't know, creamy chili sauce, I guess I call it, spicy sauce, which is just going to be a 1/4 cup of mayo. Again, you see I add all. There's a 1/4 cup of mayo, and then you're going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons, depending on how you like it, of hot sauce. I'm going to do 2. And I'm using the sambal. Then I add the juice of probably a little more than a 1/4 of a lemon. Or a lime you could do. Oh, never mind. Hold on, I dropped it. You get quite a bit of juice, and I'm not making a big amount of dipping sauce. So, and that is it. And at this point, you're just gonna stir the crap out of it until it's mixed and incorporated. And then this is your creamy, spicy, lemony, delicious sauce that goes over your egg roll in a bowl. It's so good. And then, I don't know, sometimes depending on what I'm making, I'm not doing it today, but I add a little stevia sometimes to sweeten it up if I want to, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not. There you go. Here's it. That's it. Okay, let's go get our egg roll in the bowl done. Alright, there's the egg roll in the bowl. Doesn't it look so good? So I'll just eat that, and it'll fill you up because it's a lot of cabbage. You could, you know what, you probably could even add your broccoli and more vegetables if you want to, but it is so good. And I just topped it with a little sauce, and there you go. Okay, the egg roll in the bowl's done. I have it sitting aside over there because they haven't even started cooking. My husband hasn't started the grill yet for them. So I'll eat with them, so I just have it sitting aside. I'll reheat it. So I have time to do one more thing that I'm gonna, this is kind of a munchie I can bring to work or pop in my mouth or just a snack. So we're gonna do little mini frittatas in the oven. Takes no time at all. So let me show you what you need. You are going to need a cup of broccoli or any vegetable of your choice. You could use green beans, whatever. I have 4 eggs, 1/8 the cup of half and half or heavy cream. I have some goat cheese, my Chihuahua cheese that's shredded, and real bacon crumbles, not the fake, you know, stuff. And then I just have a muffin tin. Don't mind my old muffin tin. It's like 20 years old. And that is it. And then you will spray your muffin tin, and then we're going to mix together the ingredients. Okay, I'm going to add, which I hadn't done yet, some salt and pepper to the egg mixture. Not a lot of salt because there's cheese and bacon, but I did put some pepper. Okay, so you're just going to whisk these up real good. I'm not sure. Just depends on the muffin tin. I've done these with medium muffins. I've done them with large muffins. This is a normal size muffin tin, so I'm not going to swear to it how many we're going to get, but we'll see. Okay, that's it. So you got that mix. Got our salt and pepper. So what we're going to do is we are going to take, this is how I do it. Okay, you're going to take your broccoli and sprinkle it in each tin. And I put quite a bit. So then we're going to see how much I'm going to try to get 6 muffins. And the broccoli will kind of float to the middle. Okay, so, oh, we got 6. Okay, and then I'm going to add, I'm going to do all of everything in the tins before I add the egg. So a little bit of bacon, and again, this is literally however much you want to put in it. I'm just doing a little scoop on each. You see, I don't measure a lot. I mean, I probably should, but I don't. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? Let's do the goat cheese. If you don't like goat cheese, you can use ricotta, you can use cream cheese, or you could just leave it out altogether. We like goat cheese. Well, me and Miranda do. My husband and my son do not. Okay, so you just crumble some, and this is going to give it a really, really delicious, creamy, funky taste and texture. And you will get all wonky and gooey and gross from it, but it's delicious. I love goat cheese, and it's so good for you. And okay, yeah, that one needs a little more. What do you think? There you go. Okay. So there's the goat cheese. There's my silicone baggies. We use them all the time. I gave them away last month. That was our prize from last month. Okay. Then let's do our egg. Okay, so let's give it a little whisk. Okay. You do not have to do this. It's just I'm a slob, so I'm going to just go over with my little funnel. And I'm going to do a little, I know you probably can't see what I'm doing. I'm actually not making a mess, so I can do it. Okay. Pour a little bit in each cup. And there you go. So as it bakes, I probably could have done one more egg. As it bakes, it will puff up and make like a muffin. Oh, we got 6, so we're good. So I'm gonna stick these in a 375-degree oven for probably 10 minutes or so, 10 to 15. I'll let you know once I get them out. All right, while we wait, I'm gonna make Cruz a drink because I have to work. So I'm gonna make a keto drink just so you can see it, but he likes his drink. So I have a cup of ice with a lemon on the side. I have the Meyer lemon raspberry skinny syrup with 0 carbs. It is made with sucralose though. So I'm going to put about, a tablespoon or so in his cup. I make cold brew coffee. He makes cold brew tea. This is his ginger raspberry cold brew with no sugar in it. So we're going to fill that up. We're going to just call this a raspberry lemon vodka tea. I don't know. Our Long Island iced tea, probably not the ingredients. Then I'm going to give him a shot of vodka and top it off with some ginger beer. This is just my own invention, and he likes it, and there you go. So it's just the tea, the shot of vodka, some ice, raspberry lemon, raspberry Meyer lemon skinny syrup, and top it off with ginger beer, and it's good to go. So I'm going to go give him this, and then we'll check on our food. So we're waiting for the food to finish cooking, and we're hoping Cruz can cook his and the kids' hot dogs before we get poured on. It's still nice out though. I mean, but the sky is opening up. What do you think, babe?
It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain.
What'd you say?
You Family Guy fans will recognize. It's gonna rain.
All right, there's our little mini frittatas. They actually took about 17 minutes, so I lied, at 375. And I stupidly didn't realize it until they were halfway done that I forgot to top them with the shredded Chihuahua cheese. So what I would have done, but I forgot, is when I first poured them into the muffin tins, top them with a little shredded cheese. But they got the goat cheese and they'll be fine. And that is it. Don't they look good? See the goat cheese? So I'm going to let them cool just a minute, then I'll take them out. And I probably won't eat them for dinner, but I'll bring them to, you know, a couple for work. Probably 3 for work today, 3 for work tomorrow, or the egg roll in a bowl. All right, guys, have a good night.